All right, what's up? What's up? It's Hips Too Smooth. Hey, I'm out here to try to get y'all boys better at defensive back, uh, cornerback, a little bit of safety, a lot of nickel work. If you don't know about me, my name Tyler Patron. Tyler Patron Penn. Played at Millersville University, in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Division II school. I love ball. Recently, just got my leg amputated, but I just want to get y'all boys better. So, if some videos come out where I'm showing drills, with myself, it'd probably be me talking to somebody else because I ain't got my prosthetic yet. But today we just gonna talk about the reality of college football. Cause coming from high school to college, a lot of people don't tell you how it is. Like yeah, you know how it is, a little bit, cause y'all see like all the pictures, all that stuff. The reality is, you're gonna come in. You're gonna be a freshman. You're new to this. First, cause I don't want a lot of kids to end up dropping out and stuff. Man, the first priority, man, it's 4 years. You really gotta take it serious. The schoolwork's going to be schoolwork. Like, there's nobody watching you no more. You gotta do it. You gotta get out there and you gotta study. Like, I used to spend like freaking 20 hours in a math tutoring gym. You gotta do the work. You gotta be eligible. And we not talking about no 2.0s. You gotta have 3.0s. Why? Because if you need to transfer, nobody accepts people with bad grades. That's the reality. And if you want to hit the portal, let it be for a good reason. Don't just be leaving because of stupid little stuff. Like, bro, sometimes you're not ready to play. Like, in your eyes, you will be thinking you're ready, but being realistically, showing the numbers, you're not ready to play. Like you may not be ready to play. And it's trust. A lot of college football is trust. Who can we put out there and they're going to get the job done? Trust. So, like, make sure your grades are sharp all through college. You got 4 years. Because if you don't make it to the league, you want to be able to get jobs. And some jobs will hit you with that. Don't think you going to bull crap through and then you still going to get a job. You can. You may not get the job you want, though, because you may hit a company and they may be like, yeah, we only put people with 3.5s in this position because we want them to have a certain capacity or something. I got hit with something like that. Or if you want to be in the government, they don't accept certain people sometimes because of stuff like that. So be serious about your work, because this is your life. You in college. You going to pay for this stuff. You pay for the classes. You're paying for it. Unless you're on full, then somebody else paying for it. But if you go D1, you can still be on a partial, which means you paying for something. Like, you have a loan. Like, you may not see that money now, but that money coming back later. A lot of D1 AA's, people don't tell you, they get out, like, they have partials. Like, they're giving out partial scholarships. So people are still paying. So you're paying for school and you're paying to play. D2 is rarely full scholars. So you need to really, like, have a plan, like what you doing in the summer, how you gonna work out, and how you still going to pay for school, unless your mom and dad are gonna take care of it, or you already took care of it. Like, reality is really gonna hit. Like, and if you really want to make it to the league, and you at a smaller school, it's gonna be a journey. Cause one, you gotta come in. Like, this is one thing I'm gonna tell a lot of freshmen, bro, and it's not because it happened to me. If they redshirt you, great. If they look at the roster, you need to look at the roster before you come to a school, no matter what player you are. In this video, you know I love defense and everything, but this is going to be a broader video because this is a college football thing. College football. The reality of college football. You feel me? So, bro, to make it to the league, and I know because, trust me, I made a dumb decision in my life, and I could have went, but hey, I made some bad decisions, bad grades, stuff like that. It'll come back, but I still end up doing good because, hey, I'm really focused and I really try hard and I really am a workhorse. So I still get money, good money, but that don't have nothing to do with nothing. But for real, make sure them grades sharp. One, for grade school, everything. You really want to make it to the league, then you got to take care of your grades, one, at all times. You got to have favor with your coaches because your coaches are the ones that are going to represent you when scouts come in. You ain't going to be able to talk to them like that. And if you are talking to them, it's not going to be that much until to your last year, you know, to your last year. After that, you got your grades, you feel me? You building relationships with your coach because all this stuff it takes time. You can't be that dude that's always in trouble. Always something on the coach desk about you. You feel me? Failing drug tests. You really want to make it, you got to have a good reputation. People got to be credible. You got to be credible. So after you freshman, you coming in. You looked at your roster, see where you fit in. There's a dude who's a senior. There's a dude who's a junior. You feel me? Now you know where you fit in. All right. So 9 times out of 10, the dude that's a senior, he gonna play. Now, depending on what scheme y'all run, you might get you some nickel work. Hey, fight to win that nickel. You know? And if you on offense, hey, fight to win you one of them, like 3, somebody that comes in type of receiver. Fight to win that. Be realistic. Like, yo, you just got here in fall camp. You gonna show yourself, but yo, if you want to play early, bro, you have to play special teams, one, because you gonna need to at least get in the first and second game. Like, at least get in the first and second game. Beat some people up on special teams, like coming down, hitting hard, or blocking real good, putting people on their butt. That'll get you noticed. And then you play as another receiver, you know. And then you play. And if you're on defense, you playing as the nickel. You making plays. All right, so now they can have some trust in you. Now, unless you're a 5-star, Derek Stingley, like you're just super fast, super strong, super everything, then you may just, hey, they gonna teach you on the run because you're so athletic. But the reality for a lot of other players that, hey, they're athletic, you're good in one area, but you still got room to work. Like you got stuff to work on. After that, you got your grades. What else you got? You building relationship with your coaches. You got that hard work ethic. You feel me? Like, you getting extra film studies in with the coach. You building that relationship. You showing him he could trust you. You know the playbook. Know that playbook back and forth. Study the playbook every night. Jalen Ramsey said he studied every night. Learn that playbook. You want to go to the league, learn that playbook. Because, bro, you play faster when you know what you're doing. You play faster when you know what you're doing. So now you got good grades. You got your relationship with your coaches, you know, and this is a business. You're not buddy friends with nobody. Like, it's a business. And you got to treat it as such. Your body is your LLC. You got to treat it good. So now you got your relationship with your coaches. You're playing somewhat if you're trying to play early. If you're trying to redshirt, you need to look at the conference. Look at what's going on. How many people do y'all send to the league? If y'all sending one player per year, oh, you got to go off, because that means you playing a weak conference. I played in the PSAC, so they send in like 12 dudes a year. So, like, you going to get some NFL attention if you do good in some games. And that's a D2. That's a power conference. And I'll tell you, there's 2 power conferences where you want to play if you playing D2 and you want to go pro. Because sometimes it's the reality is you ain't D1 ready yet, but you D2 ready. And let's be real. Be real with yourself. Be real. Like, if you really want to make it, bro, you can develop. It's some areas you can develop in athleticism so you can make it. Ain't nothing wrong with going D2. It's a lot of players that got the underdog story. And that story is great. Let that be your story. And it may be hard. And you may have to fight. And you may have to be broke. And you may have to work. But, bro, hey, do your thing. Make it happen. Don't complain. Be grateful. So, like I said, that PSAC get a lot of bump. And what is it called? The Gulf South Conference, GSC. They get a lot of bump for NFL players, bro. I'm telling you, people get picked out of that conference. So if you want to make it, bro, study. Like, learn this stuff in high school. So when the scouts coming in, rolling in, talking to you, you know where they coming from. You know what conferences. You know where you want to play at. You got stuff figured out in the recruiting game. If you're a young guy, and then you come in, you know, if you redshirting, bro, work on your athleticism. Learn how to jump high. It's on YouTube. The jump is everywhere. Work out. Yo, work your butt off. But you got to recover just as hard as you work. You got to recover just as hard as you work. Speed. Bro, speed kills. Speed is an uncoachable trait. People like people that are fast. People like people that jump high. And people like people that know what they're doing. Learn how to do those. All this stuff is on the internet. I just put out a little clip of how to do a stance. Learn how to be in a stance. Learn how to play off man. Learn how to play press. If you're a receiver, learn how to do a diamond release. Learn how to do a stretch release. Learn how to do it in and out, double up. Whatever your coach want to call it, ABC. Learn how to do those things.